y'all. Hey, welcome to Tootie Talk Sense. Give me a minute. I want to check this sound because my computer is doing something really weird. What I did not hear myself. Let's see. Okay. I'm there, y'all. Okay. So, hey, how's y'all day going? Y'all know it's around 11. It's 11:30 here where I'm at. So, Chicago then went from being like Alaska to being like Seattle. It's just raining for the last couple of days. Snow, y'all. We had a good 40 degrees, which is good weather for Chicago in some January, okay? I mean, I know y'all in the South like 40. That's cold, baby. 40 is spring. We out here in jackets now. Let's get, first of all, let me thank the new subscribers. Thank y'all. And the ones who's coming back. I read my analytics. I got some reoccurring people coming back watching. So hey y'all, how y'all doing? Also for the shirt that I'm wearing, let me see. And I ain't trying to show off my boobs. Y'all know they big. So okay, so you see the shirt. So that is my sister campaign. I told y'all before, if y'all saw the video before, she wrote a book about child, I don't know if I could say it, but molestation. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. So that's the campaign right there with the lips over the mouth, and it's got an X over it to say, you know, time out for that. No more of not telling. No more what happens in this house stays in this house. And also, you know, women being afraid to come tell, and men, boys and girls, so you can come out and tell. And so I'm sure she's going to do more with that, and when she do more, I'll let y'all know. Now let's get on up into, come on y'all, let's discuss. Let's get on up into these subjects. Today we're going to talk about Jeannie Mai. We're going to talk about Nikki Haley, David Chapelle responds to Katt Williams infamous Club Shay interview. And I also want to talk about, because I've been seeing on the news, like I said, I'm from Chicago. If y'all watching the news, you know they're shipping a lot of immigrants here. And now I didn't notice that the news is now taking over reporting immigrants crime, and where majority of the, you know, the suspects of the crime that's the news is reporting is immigrants, where they used to, you know, it's the thing, even though blacks don't commit majority of the crime because we're not majority of the people, we may get caught most of the time because of racial profiling system, whatever, you know. But you know, you will watch the news and you'll see a bunch of black crimes, especially Chicago, black on black crime. But now you watching it, now you seeing the immigrants. So I just want to report on a story about that. And also a man in Joilet that unalived his whole family, and they arrested his baby mama. So those are what we were recording on today. Hopefully I have enough time to cover everything. Y'all know I'm a fast talker, so I'm gonna try to get it in there and not talk too fast for you. So let's first talk about this Jeannie Mai and this Jeezy. Now she wants to now pretty much contest the prenup, because they signed the prenup before they got married. Now she want to contest the prenup. I mean, I'm gonna share the article with y'all. She want to contest the prenup. Now they're going to do a divorce. She want to contest the prenup, and I think she's also trying to. She said she want to contest it or want the judge to hold off on it, because she probably trying to the prenup have things in there about what happens if you cheat, and you know she had alluded to the fact that he had cheated. So let's see. Are y'all seeing my screen? Yes. Okay. So this is from, and I'm sharing this all for fair use. Let me display that banner for y'all real quick, because I ain't trying to get no strikes already. The fair use copyright. Now, this article is from yahoo.com, the entertainment section. It said Jeannie Mai asks judge not to enforce Jeezy prenup, claims she did not have time to review it. Now, man, Jeannie Mai was married, I think, like 7 years to the white man before this, and they got divorced because she didn't want to have kids. Now, you didn't have to review the prenup, so you ain't know nothing about. So Jeannie Mai asked a judge to hold off on enforcing her and Jeezy prenuptial agreement after she claimed she did not have enough time to review it prior to signing. Because y'all know if you sign a prenup under duress, then it could void the prenup. And I think that's what she's leaning towards. That ain't what the article say. That's just me talking. But according to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, Jeannie Mai, 45, alleged that she and Jeezy, 46, did not begin negotiating their prenup until 5 days before the pair tied the knot in March of 2021. Mai argued that the time frame raised significant concern about the adequacy and thoroughness of the due diligence process in each party full and fair disclosure of their financial position. The talk show host shared she now has significant reservations about her estranged husband's financial disclosure. Mai claimed that the rapper who, or May, it may be pronounced May, I'm just saying Mai, claimed that the rapper who real name is J. Wayne Jenkins supplied one personal financial statement that contained approximate values. Notably absent was the comprehensive supported financial documents that would provide a transparent and detailed view of Mr. Jenkins' access, liability, and overall financial standing, the doc reads. Yeah, you should have knew that when he brought in that paper, that's supposed to be all his financial. He gave you one piece of paper. Jeezy knew. She's like, you ain't figure out my money. No, Lord. My mama ain't raised no food. So my request is that the judge either deny enforcing the prenup or hold off on enforcing it until her and her legal team can properly review its terms and conditions. This isn't the first time Mai has brought up the prenuptial agreement in court. According to documents obtained by us in November 2023, Mai revealed that part of their contracts include a penalty if any party cheated throughout the course of the marriage. She asked the court to uphold the infidelity part of the agreement and also request a equitable divisions of the ex's assets. Jeezy refuted my claims of him being unfaithful in their marriage. Any claim of infidelity on Mr. Jenkins' behalf are 100% false, and we have no further statement at this time, his reps told us in December 2023. Jeezy filed for divorce in September 2023, citing his marriage is irreparably broken and that he and Jeannie are already living in a bona fide state of separation before filing. In addition to navigating their prenup, the duo has fought over custody of their 23-month-old daughter, Monaco. Is that her name? Jeezy and Jeannie. In December 2023, Jeezy accused Jeannie of being a gatekeeper to their daughter. While the little one was temporarily residing with her mom, Jeezy claimed that the fluid parent time schedule was interfering with his time with the daughter. Since that time, the party had addressed temporary custodial arrangements on an informal basis. The court filing read, while the parties have agreed upon a visitation schedule through the end of 2023, which has been confirmed via communications between their counsel to continue addressing custodial and parenting time issues in such a ethic manner is becoming increasingly less feasible. So yeah, that's that. She want to contest that prenup. She said she ain't had enough time to read it because he just like gave it to her 5 days before the marriage. And I guess she was too busy like trying on her dress or something. I don't know why. She was just too busy doing stuff for the wedding, I guess, is the reason why she didn't have time to look at the prenup before. Now she just now trying to look at it since they in divorce, is what she claimed. Yeah. Now this is the David Chapelle, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna have time to go through all 9 minutes. But this is like a David Chapelle is on the stage and he's talking about the Katt Williams. The Katt Williams interview that he did with Club Shay. Now D-Ray, Chicago represent. Hey D-Ray. So D-Ray come and D-Ray and David Chapelle, they have a little exchange of words. I wouldn't even call it an argument. It's just like two friends that disagree. David Chapelle has his point that Katt shouldn't have did it. D-Ray was like, he feel like Katt should have did it. He don't agree with some parts of it, but he feel like it was, good for comedy at this time. David Chapelle feel like he only went after the black comedians, and he's quite sure that white comedians have said some stuff, and he should go after them. So let me go ahead and share this. Now, this is from a YouTuber Let me get this YouTuber name for y'all. Which one did I share? Yeah, that is not even the right one. I'm showing y'all my email. Ain't nothing in there but some bills, so it don't matter if y'all seen it. If y'all want to email me, it's tootietalksense@gmail.com. Like, there ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing.
I know you calls me.
And wreck TV.
Value. It's really what? It's not. Can y'all hear it?
All you can do is have to admit I did it. And I don't know what Katt is, but it's all of us.
And wreck TV.
Katt is gonna kill us all. Oh my God. I love everybody, but I love Katt Williams more than a lot of people. And that nigga is wild.
And wreck TV.
All right. I'm at war with the Illuminati too. But what part of the war is it?
Now this is from Hey Best Friend Hey is the name of this YouTube channel where you can find this whole video. It's 9 minutes.
Ethering centered the I'm going to dismantle the Illuminati, but I'm going to stop with Cedric the Entertainer.
And wreck TV.
Cedric the dude is old, is fat, this nigga old.
And wreck TV.
Steve Harvey doesn't even do this anymore. Hey, Jones. Hey, lady, you tweet. Don't tell anybody what I'm saying. You just let you tweet all the time. Called me and told me you said what Katt did was good for comedy.
No, it's not.
And wreck TV.
I'm 50. No, it's not. No, because he did that
a little bit. I can't hear it on my end, but I know it's playing. Matter of fact, I'll put on my.
You want 2,000? No, shut up, nigga, because you know why I disagree? Because I put a special out the same day, and it was fine. And this nigga had to come out. I read 3,000 books, but I was 7 years old. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I didn't get money. Where's the money in that? Where is the money in that?
Yeah. And wreck TV.
Nigga, that sounds ridiculous.
No, you have to talk about it so I know I was smart.
No.
I'm going to voice forward a little bit, y'all.
Part of the game is this. He only eats with niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Katt is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing all ugly pictures of us? Stop. And yo, did he say anything about me?
And wreck TV.
Yes, he did. And what did he say? That he loves me and I'm awesome. And you want to know why he said that? Because I've been nothing ever but kind to this nigga. And you can only say the same, and you can only say the same. Never, ever hurt any of you. And all these
niggas. So y'all, yeah, that's it. Here, you could go watch the rest of it, and that's it. That's it. Hey Bestie on YouTube. Now, next, y'all, I don't know if y'all been into the political. I am not a political analyst. I'm commentating on the article and what's been seen. Now, y'all know Nikki and Haley is Nikki Haley. I said Nikki and Haley. Nikki Haley is the opponent, the Republican opponent that's running against Donald Trump, right? Everybody else didn't bowed out. So it looked like it's going to be Trump and Biden again. Now, I'm not one of the ones who believe that if you black, you shouldn't be Republican. I'm one of the ones who believe that the black Republican that they choose to put on the face for Republicans when they trying to get other blacks over there don't be having, I won't say a lick of common sense. They don't be the most informed, okay? And I am fine if black people are not a monolith. We don't have to all agree. But what I didn't see is a lot of the black Republicans that be like, oh, y'all some sheeps and I ain't gonna be following just because y'all want me to follow. But then you go spit the same rhetoric that the Republican Party is spitting, and you don't have any any insight or any real reason for blacks to come over there. Like everything that you said is just regurgitating what you didn't heard them say, but you supposed to be this leader that's standing on his own, and that's my problem with the black Republicans that I have run across. I know there's some educated ones out there, but the ones they didn't put up can't, baby, you be looking like what? Now Nikki Haley then went and said, and this is I want to say she made Eastern. I don't know what the exact nation she's from. Now she didn't want to say that America have never been racist, y'all. Now she didn't say it, and she doubling down on it. So I want to say I'm gonna show y'all the first time that she went and said some nonsensical crap like this. Yeah, echo.
Are you involved in a racist party?
No, we're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. But our goal is to always make sure we try and be more perfect every day that we can. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today.
That's just, how you gonna say we're not a racist country? We never been a racist country. I faced racism when I was growing up. Did you not grow up in America? Where you grew up at that you faced this racism? It couldn't have been America because
it's a lot better than it was then. Our goal is to lift up everybody, not go and divide people on race or gender or party or anything else. We've had enough of that in America. That's why I'm so passionate about doing this. I don't want my kids growing up where they're sitting there thinking that they're disadvantaged because of a color or a gender. I want them to know that if they work hard, they can do and be anything they want to be in America.
Yeah, that was from Now This News YouTube page, so y'all can go and, well, it was only the 43 seconds is the only thing that's from there. Now they didn't ask her again, about the comments that she made. I'm finna show y'all this video that's from MSNBC YouTube page, and you'll think like her team been again, like if you get this question again, you say this, baby. It's all horrible. She don't do nothing. She don't say nothing better. Here you go.
First of all, I will tell you, when you look at, the Declaration of Independence, it was that, men are created equal with unalienable rights, right? And my parents would.
And then y'all know, Declaration of Independence, when they said men, blacks wasn't even considered. They were considered what 1/3, 2/3, something like that, and they was considered property too. They were slaves. So you citing that Constitution, they weren't even talking about women. They weren't talking about black people. They weren't even talking about women when they said men are considered equal. They was talking about white men. And you're gonna try. First of all, it was founded on girl boo bye. If you
always say you may have challenges, and yes, there will be people who are racist. But that doesn't define what you can do in this country.
You're talking about the ideals of America. But America was founded institutionally on many racist precepts, including slavery.
But when you look at said all men are created equal, I think the intent was to do the right thing. Now, did they have to go fix it along the way? Yes, but I don't think the intent was ever that we were going to be a racist country. The intent was everybody was going to be created equally. And as we went through time, it's not they like fixed the things that were not.
And I know the Native Americans are watching this like bullshit. What you mean the intent was? Do you know what they intended when they came over here and took our land? What was their intent then? That was first touching down. That's when their toes got off the Mayflower. That's what they did. So have the intent on a whole group of people. How was, I don't know what their intent was with that. They intended to take this country, and they did. But yeah, it continues on. But I'm not going to continue on with this lady. But I just found that very funny that this lady who said America has never been a racist country did say, I experienced racism. Baby, you was born in America. Well, did you travel somewhere and experience racism? When did this racism happen? Now, yeah, I've been watching the news, right? And it's been this story of like they had found like 7 people who was unalive. And then it ended up, they was looking for the guy. This was in Joliet, Illinois. So they looking for the guy and come and find out, I want to say it was a total of 8 men unalive, and he's the one who perpetrated the crime. He traveled to Texas and then he unalived himself. Now, yesterday they arrested his baby mama for obstruction of justice, and I was just like, oh, that ain't gonna be good for her, because at the end of the day, all them people's unalive and he ain't here to pay the consequences. It feels like they got to get somebody finna answer for this, and the person who did it is not. Now, I don't know, because they haven't came out with details as far as what did she do to obstruct justice. As far as I think all of they have said, I'll read the article, but I want to say all they said was that she knew where he was at, could have led him to him, and didn't. I'm like, if he hadn't unalived anybody since that point, then he just unalived his whole doggone family. And she got a baby that's 3 years old by him. I would assume she's lucky to be alive. I don't know why it's possible he could have went after her. I ain't know. I said, I don't know. This is interesting that they charging this girl. So this is from CBS News. So girlfriend of suspect in Joliet, Illinois, unalive and faces up to 6 years in prison, charged with obstruction. Now, the girlfriend of the man suspected of killing 8 people in and around Joliet before taking his own life can face up to 6 years in prison, charged with obstruction of justice in connection to the mass unaliving. Kayla Cleveland Singleton, 21, appeared in court on Thursday. She's the girlfriend of 23-year-old Romeo Nance. Nance is believed to have shot and unalived multiple people of his own family in 2 houses in Joliet. Now, y'all, this is the list. So the 5 people, it was 2 girls, Angel Nance, 14, Alana Nance, 16, 2 women, Alexandra Nance, 20, Christine Esther, 38, a 31-year-old man, Joshua Nash, was found unalive in 1 house at 2212 West Acres, and 2 people, a 35-year-old man, Williams Esters, and a 47-year-old woman, Tamika Nance, was found unalive at another house, 2225 West Acres. So it seems like they was right down the street from each other, according to the Evans and the Will County Coroner's Office. Tamika Nance was Romeo Nance's mother, and that's the one who was found with William Esther. She did us the one that was just two bodies found in one of the houses. So Tamika was the mama, Christine was the auntie, William was the uncle, Joshua, Alexandra, Alana, and Angel was his brothers and sisters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He unalived 4 of his siblings, his mama, his auntie, and an uncle. And you expect that baby mama to turn, baby? Police believe Nance went on to shoot a 42-year-old man in the leg Sunday afternoon. And that man who was taking out groceries from his car at the time was the only victim to survive the spree. About 10 minutes later, investigators believe Nance banged an unalive 28-year-old to Yashki Barka at the, I messed up all that whole name. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know who been on watching my channel. I destroy people's names. At the Pleasant Run apartment complex in unincorporated Joliet Township on Sunday afternoon. Barka, who was originally from Nigeria and lived in the U.S. for about 3 years, was found bleeding on the ground from a wound. He was rushed to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. While investigating the Acres Road homicide, the detective identified Cleveland Singleton as Nan's girlfriend and the mother of his 3-year-old son. During the investigation, police did not know where the 3-year-old boy was. Detective learned that the boy might be with his mother and grandmother in Plainfield, police said. On Monday night, they found the child in Cleveland Singleton at a home in Plainfield. Cleveland Singleton agreed to be taken to the Joliet Police Department for questioning, and the detective said she made statements intending to prevent Nan's apprehension and obstruct the investigation, police said. Singleton told them that she didn't have Nan's phone number. The Will County State's Attorney Office then approved 1 count of obstructed justice against Cleveland Singleton. Investigators learned Monday that Nance was likely on his way to Texas. Investigators believed at some point, so she got charged with obstructing investigation because she told them she didn't know her baby daddy, who just unalived his entire family. She didn't know his phone number. So investigators believe at some point while in Texas, he pulled into a shopping mall parking lot where he stole the license plates from another car and put them on a Toyota in an attempt to throw investigators off his trail. Working with federal authorities and other law enforcement officials in Texas, a helicopter was able to locate Nan's car on Interstate 35. U.S. Marshals followed Lance as he ran from the car and rounded the corner of a gas station in Natalia, Texas. Officer and federal agent Chase Nance, who later unalived himself. Who later bang unalived himself. They said certain stuff I can't say on YouTube. The investigation into the case remain ongoing. It is still unclear the motive behind unaliving all them people. Singleton is expected to be released on Thursday due to the Safety Act. She will be on home confinement, meaning she can't have access to a firearm and must stay at her mother's house. Singleton is only allowed to leave if the court permits for emergency purposes. Yeah, I said that story was absolutely crazy to me. So I was like, I'm gonna read that, and hopefully, that I will keep following up on that and see what happens with that case, because that case is nuts. And also Sergio Brown, this is not in the thing because I don't have an update on it, but Sergio Brown, the ex-NFL player that unalived his mama in Maywood, well, he's accused of unaliving his mama in Maywood. He had court yesterday, but nobody said what happened at the court case. I can't find it in the papers. The news didn't report on it, and what happened at the trial. So I don't know what happened at the trial. So hopefully it'll be coming out today, because I haven't seen anything yesterday about what happened. Now let's continue on. Now y'all all been saying how they shipping all these immigrants over to Chicago. Buses full. So let me see. I think I forgot to report that story. Let me see. Immigrants. I'm gonna read y'all the article that they said the immigrants are now doing robberies out in Oak Brook. So hopefully I can find it real quick, because I am still hungry, y'all. I did not go and take my lunch today. Yeah, so this is the New York Post, that this article that I'm sharing here, and if it shares, everything it's moving slowly. I need you to come on and move. Yes, this is the New York Post, yeah. So if y'all know Oak Brook got a mall, and Oak Brook is an affluent neighborhood up in the Chicago areas, the west suburbs of Chicago. So group of, why is this not showing? Let me see if I can get this ad so y'all can actually see. There it is. Group of newly arrived immigrants allegedly behind string of burglaries plaguing Chicago suburbs. A band of newly arrived migrants who may be part of a, did that say, if I just add immigrants in there? Yes, I did. That was my bad, y'all. It said group of newly arrived migrants allegedly behind string of robberies plaguing Chicago suburbs. So A band of newly arrived migrants who may be part of the bigger crime ring are alleged behind a string of retail theft and burglary in the Chicago suburbs. In all, 47 migrants have been arrested since October in the village of Oak Brook, about 20 miles west of the second city. Chief of Police Brian Stockis told Fox News, adding many of the incidents had target a Macy's in the local mall. Now, I had put this picture up because this is the picture that the news had showed. Yeah, this thing. When I tell you my computer is doing all type of things. Well, I'll show y'all that one later. Let me continue on with the reading the article. If I can get back to it. Because this, okay. It's 47 total migrants. I keep calling it. It's 47 migrants that have been doing it in Oak Brook on January 13th. Jamie, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. 32 allegedly tried on a $395 jacket at the department store and walk out without paying for it, according to the news release. Police found approximately $3,000 worth of suspected stolen goods in his car, as well as roll of tinfoil and fake driver's license, they said. Now, I had never been able to get a fake driver's license. Now, when I first read that, I was like, it's January 13th. He was cold. It's Chicago. He cold. But then when they said they found $3,000 worth of stolen goods, I was like, well, there's that. So shoplifters will sometimes line bags with tinfoil to get around theft detection devices in stores, authorities said. Officers also found the ICE electronic monitoring device that he allegedly cut off. According to the state's attorney, he was denied pretrial release. These retail crimes involving migrant offenders are part of a bigger crime enterprise, and we are working closely with our federal partners to thoroughly investigate these cases, the chief of police said. In October, Venezuelan migrants Luis Gomez, 28, Frank Davina, 23, was arrested after they allegedly stole $3,000 in high-end cosmetics from Macy's and was granted pretrial. Why is it always $3,000? Is that the magic number? A week before that, another pair of Venezuelan migrants was arrested and charged with burglary and retail theft that separately stole clothes from the store. We want everyone to be aware of the increase in criminal activity from the migrant community coming from Chicago, Oak Brook Deputy Chief of Police said. Chicago is a sanctuary city that does not cooperate with federal authorities investigating crimes by illegal migrants or allowing local law enforcement to inquire about a person's citizenship has received around 34,000 immigrants since 2022. That's a lot. In December, Chicago Mayor Brendan Johnson, who previously supported sanctuary city policy, pled for federal help in tackling the crisis at the border. Without real significant investment from our federal government, it won't be the city of Chicago that won't be able to maintain its mission. It's the entire country that is now at stake. The Oak Brook Police Department has been working to crack down on shoplifting at the mall as one part of a statewide retail crime task force. Migrants are only the latest trend in the ongoing suspected theft ring. Police believe members of the organized retail theft operation may have approached migrants in Chicago and offered to pay them to commit the theft. We do think it's a part of something bigger. 21 people were charged with stealing merchandise from DuPage County stores just in the first 2 weeks of 2024 alone. The governor, I ain't gonna pronounce, last week unveiled a plan to pump $40 million to fight retail theft in New York in the upcoming year. That's what the New York have to do with it. But yeah, that's that. That's the Oak Brook in Chicago, and that's what's going on here in Chicago. And like they said, people just going up to these migrants and offering them money because they're in a hard situation, and some money to go in them stores and steal, and they think that is something bigger. But what's plastered all over the news are these pictures. So I was like, it does not look good. And I don't know what Chicago's solution will be for this crisis, but I hope they come up with something soon, because it's coming out here. And I don't bring that. Y'all, that's it for today. I will catch y'all at another time. Don't forget, when you're coming in here, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Follow me on all the social medias, Tootie Talk Sense, on Facebook, Instagram, Fanbase, TikTok, and Twitter is Tootie Talks. Yeah, I will catch y'all at the next time. Y'all have a good day. Bye.